Is this the first step for Supra to moon? I think so. Keep in mind, all of this is just my own personal opinion. Do not take this as financial advice. So let's get started. Today, it is currently November 14th, 7 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time with a current price of Supra. Yes, look at this. 2097 is the price. You don't want to miss out on what I have to say in this video, because if you've been watching the content, you would know my targets, my support levels, resistance, what I mentioned is critical and is very important. With an average of 85% accuracy in technical analysis, you would know by now that it's pretty important what I say, because I know a lot of you are very beginners and not much experience whenever it comes to technical analysis. I say that because I was in your shoes. I'm your mentor that you need. I never had a mentor. I just tossed money left and right, lost it, got scammed multiple times, wallets drained multiple times, and I'm here to guide you in the right direction. So be sure to click that subscribe button. Be sure to click that like button. Show me some love and support. I'll show some love and support back. That's all I'm asking for. Be sure to join the private members in the description down below as well. So I don't even know where to begin, because this is looking really good. I don't want to get too excited. I don't want to get my hopes up, and most of all, I don't want to get your hopes up. You know, anything can happen. I've said this multiple times in pretty much every video. I'm a safe trader. I wait until the confirmation. That is going to tell me whether or not it is a confirmed 100%, I can't say that, I need to stop saying that, a confirmed 99.99% probability of happening. Right now, the 13 moving average and the 34 moving average are getting very close. Yesterday's video, I said in the next 24 to 36 hours, it was going to be a very critical time for Supra price to do a higher pump up in value. 24 hours has passed. I drew this. It's supposed to be a candlestick. Don't bull me, okay? Don't be all bullies down in the comment section. I drew this right here. I said the candlestick needed to be above this yellow line and close on the daily. This is the daily candlesticks. Look at my circle. Look at the candlestick. Pretty much spot on. Give me credit, okay? I know probably there's a lot of people say that I'm over here like bragging and rubbing it in people's faces. I'm not. Like, I'm trying to get people on board, and I'm trying to get the right people that need this information on board to the channel. So that's why I'm just constantly repeating, you know, I was right. I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm not trying to be like, you know, trying to rub it in anybody's faces, but there's so many people out there that follow the wrong crowd, the wrong influencers, content creators, you know, and stuff like this. They're just always pumping, always trying to create that bull run hype. And then the token price just continues to drop, which I don't get that. Here in this channel, I tell you straight up if it's going to drop, even if it hurts your feelings, which I apologize in advance, but I much rather tell you straight up that it's going to drop and you be aware of it and you be cautious of it, so you can prepare yourself for what will happen. So this whole entire time, like whenever we cross bearish, I was telling you, we're going to drop. We did. I told you where we're going to be trading at. We did exactly that. I even predicted that this was going to probably drop down pretty heavily. I was off by like 5 days. This candlestick did what I predicted right here. Hey, I was pretty spot on. I'll take it. Then I kept saying you, this 1334 was acting as resistance. It was going to keep dropping us lower. It kept doing that over and over. I'm keeping my drawings as proof. I drew a parallel line, 1334, letting you know we were going to keep getting bashed down until we hit rock bottom and it bounced up, creating that support level that we needed. I called out a double bottom, even a triple bottom, which it did happen. Now I'm letting you know that this daily closes above my yellow line will look very bullish. Here's the difference. Very, very important. Take notes, record me, put this video on repeat, whatever you need to do. You see how the price kept getting rejected on the 1334 and it just kept going lower and lower and lower, right? What do you think happens whenever this does the opposite in a bullish scenario? I want you to think that whenever people invest and they are in crypto, they are so negative and they just constantly be thinking, oh, it's gonna drop, it's gonna drop. You know, how much lower is it gonna go? All-time low again. You know, there's nothing going on. You know, scam token, just because it drops 50% or something like that, right? 90%, whatever it is. So imagine what happens whenever the opposite effect goes on. So instead of the token price being bashed down, it's now we are going into a very close pattern, not yet confirmed. Everything I'm saying right now is when we confirm the overlap, the bullish scenario, okay? But whenever this does the opposite of this, it's just going to be constant higher prices, and instead of the 1334 being rejections, they will then turn into support levels. It will guide us even higher and higher. I hope you're here listening, and I hope you understood. I'm trying to put all these terms into simple terms. I can have 50 lines on this drawing. I can have 50 indicators, and you guys will be so lost. I'm trying to keep it as simple, as easy as possible for anybody, even day one traders, to come on through, and the way I word it and show it is easy enough for you to understand it. And if you don't understand this easy part that I'm keep on saying, then I don't know, man, maybe technical analysis isn't your thing. But all of that being said, as of right now, it looks great. It looks amazing. We are above the 1330, the support zone of around 2 zeros and a 2. It's like 2 zeros and a 19, 2 zeros and a 2, somewhere around there. Like that little price right there that you see on gray and white. Great. We are trading above it. First step, complete. Second step, we are above the 1334. We broke through 2 key level, just brick walls. We broke through them and shattered them. You see this big green candle with a long wick? This was what it helped Supra big time. I told you, if we were going to go up, we were going to have 2 resistance, the 34 and my yellow line. As soon as we broke both of these, that is what triggered this big candlestick. A lot of people can see that. A lot of more experienced people, a lot of people out there have a better technology, better equipment, better platform, websites, subscriptions, whatever, bots that tell it and show exactly where is the most and the best probability of putting in your investment. That's what triggered that right here. Believe me, I was right, because every single time we kept doing here, we kept getting rejected and kept going down. Whenever I kept mentioning the 2 scenarios to make it break out is the candlestick that made this skyrocket. So, I mean, if I were you, I would probably be listening to everything that I say, all right? So as of right now, it looks good. This 1334 daily is about to cross. Not yet confirmed. We can still have that 15% scenario of us going right back down. I don't know when this might cross. Maybe in like 48, 72 hours, maybe. It really determines how much of a move the next few candlesticks are going to do. Like the bigger, see how big this green candle did? It literally just made the 1334 just curl significantly. So if today, tomorrow, whatever, does another massive spike up in price, it's going to cause the 1334 to curl in aggressively and force it to cross, okay? So, I'm going to repeat this again. It's not confirmed yet. I am a safe trader. I'm Always trying to be the safest I can whenever it comes to my portfolio. Once this crosses, it will be a confirmed breakout. And once this crosses, expect some pretty good volatility and some really good price action. 2.7, I think it was. We gotta head that over. Yeah, 2.7 and change is very likely, easily. And I want to say once this crosses, is going to be like the scenario of whenever I called out the resistance levels of the 34 and the yellow line. It's just shots up. I probably see a scenario of which once this has a confirmed cross on the bullish side, there's probably going to be traders, buyers, bots, a volume, whatever is going to trigger it. And it's probably going to start trading into a higher scenario in which the volume will skyrocket and cause us to go higher. Next level, best case scenario for us when we shoot up is 3862 until we see the next resistance. But look at this. You see how this touched and it just skyrocketed up? You see the 34 and the 13 just forced itself to cross. We are looking to be like that right there. Look, actually, it's actually looking very similar. Like 3 days, 4 days. Yeah, like in 4 days, we were already trading at 3.8. It took 4 days for this to go to like a 2x. Nice. That is definitely something to be looking out for, okay? I don't have much time on me. I apologize. I might have to skip the rest of the video. I have to take my son to daycare, but hopefully this video still made you aware and hype of what Supra has the potential of doing. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow in the next YouTube video. Take it easy. I'm out. Peace.